So now let's start with the first question. So by using PESTEL analysis, Xerox could identify the critical external factors that may affect its performance. So the first one will be political factor. A crucial first step for Xerox CEO is to gain a comprehensive understanding of the external factor impacting the company. PESTEL analysis, a strategic tool, provides a framework for examining these factors across 6 key categories. The first element is political, where government regulation related to environmental sustainability could significantly impact their manufacturing process and waste disposal. Additionally, trade policies and tariffs may influence the cost of importing components or exporting finished products. Besides, government procurement policies can also significantly impact Xerox sales opportunities, particularly in the public sector. The CEO should stay informed about government procurement trends, bidding requirements, and contract opportunities for printing and document management solutions. By building relationships with government agencies and positioning Xerox as a trusted vendor, the company can capitalize on government contracts and procurement opportunities. The second one will be economic factors. The second element is economic, where the fluctuation in global economic growth can directly affect the demand for office equipment. Inflation rates and currency exchange rates can influence Xerox costs and pricing strategies, especially for international operations. The CEO should assess the impact of inflation on production costs, raw material prices, and labor expenses. Fluctuation in currency exchange rates may affect the competitiveness of Xerox product in global markets and its profitability from foreign sales. Also, monitoring GDP growth rates and overall economic stability in key markets where Xerox operates is essential. Strong economic growth typically translates to increased business activity and high demand for office equipment and document management solutions. Conversely, economic downturns may lead to decreased spending on non-essential items, affecting Xerox sales and revenue in the future. The strategy approach enables Xerox to maintain resilience, adaptability, and competitiveness in dynamic economic environments. The third element will be the social factors. The rise of remote work trend may decrease the demand for traditional office copier. Additionally, increased environmental awareness might influence customer preference for eco-friendly printing solutions. Xerox must adapt its offering to cater to this evolving social consideration. Xerox can focus on making its printing solution accessible to diverse users groups, including individuals with disabilities. This may involve developing printers with features such as large, easy-to-read display, voice-activated commands, and tactical controls. By prioritizing accessibility, Xerox can ensure that its product caters to the needs of all users, regardless of their physical abilities. The fourth element will be technological factors, which focus on the advancement in technology which affect the industry. Xerox makes a continuous effort in introducing new and more efficient models to indicate its understanding of the need to adapt to changes in technology and market demands to stay competitive. The CEO will need to stay updated on development in areas like digital printing, artificial intelligence, and cloud computing to capitalize on opportunities and stay ahead of the competitors. Failure to adapt to technological changes could result in Xerox to losing its competitive edge. For instance, advancement in digital printing will enable Xerox to develop high-speed, color-accurate printers suitable for commercial printing application and enables Xerox to maintain its position as a leader in the printing and document management industry. The fifth key analysis that is used by CEO of Xerox is legal factor that impact the microenvironment of Xerox Corporation. Xerox has to comply government-imposed tax regulation and policies might have an impact on the company's production costs. To decrease risk of liquidation, corporations must follow these standards. Next, commercial agreements are part of the legal framework that influence the company's transaction with other countries. As a corporation focused on innovation, it is crucial for Xerox to comply with licensing and copyright regulation to safeguard its intellectual property. In the domain of human resource management, for employee recruitment and selection must be consistent with government labor policies.
Last but not least, environmental factors. The last category is environmental is when regulations aimed at minimizing environmental impact could influence Xerox's use of resources and production processes. The need for sustainable practices is not just a legal concern but also influences customer purchasing decisions. Xerox must embrace environmentally friendly practice to remain competitive. For example, Xerox can focus on improving the energy efficiency of its product and operations to reduce its environmental footprint. This includes designing energy-efficient printers, copiers, and multifunction devices, as well as implementing energy-saving measures in manufacturing facilities and office spaces. The CEO also can encourage the development of eco-friendly products that use recycled materials and minimize environmental impact throughout their life cycle. Moving on to the next question is to make specification of forecast. First is short-term forecast. Short-term forecast typically cover a time frame of 0 to 5 years. For Xerox, short-term forecasting objectives include predicting immediate market trends such as fluctuations in demands for printing service or changes in customer preferences for specific printing technologies. Short-term forecast could help Xerox make tactical decisions related to inventory management, production, scheduling, and marketing campaigns. Next is identify environmental variables. Identify environmental variables for Xerox printing services involve recognizing the external factors that could impact the company's operation, market position, and strategic decisions within the printing industry. These variables include the advancements in printing technology, changes in customer demand for printing services, regulatory policies affecting the printing industry, and competitive actions from other printing technology providers. Moreover, in economic considerations, it drives customer decisions regarding printing budgets, cost effectiveness of printing solutions, and return on investment in printing technology. Next point is select data sources by selecting the forecasting technique. Xerox will gather data from various sources to inform the forecasting process. These include industry reports, market research studies, academic publications, patent databases, customer service, and internal sales data. Xerox can collect customer feedback through various channels such as online service, focus groups, interview, and customer support interactions. Analyzing this qualitative data provides valuable insight into customer preferences, pain points, satisfaction levels, and unmet needs regarding printing service and technologies. By understanding customer sentiments and behavior, Xerox can tailor its product offerings, marketing strategies, and service delivery models to better meet customer expectations and drive to customer loyalty. By leveraging a diverse range of data sources, Xerox can gain comprehensive understanding of the factors shaping the future of the printing industry and identify trends and patterns that may impact their business.
Another point is employee forecasting technique. By employing forecasting technique, Xerox can develop more robust and comprehensive technology forecasts for each printing service. Firstly, by employing the exploratory forecasting techniques such as the expert opinion. Through this expert judgment involve gathering qualitative insight from industry experts, customers, stakeholders, and the other knowledgeable sources to explore future trends, emerging technology, and market dynamics. Xerox can conduct survey, interview, focus group, and expert panels to capture subjective opinion, experts' insight, and forward-looking perspective on the printing industry. By soliciting input from diverse stakeholders, Xerox can uncover potential disruptors, market opportunities, and strategic implications that may not be evident from quantitative data alone. Secondly, by applying normative forecasting technique, Xerox could use cross-impact analysis to assess the potential ripple effect of various market trends, technological innovation or regulatory development on printing service demand, pricing strategies, and competitive dynamics. By identifying critical interdependence and causal relationships, Xerox can develop more nuanced forecasts and anticipate potential chain reaction in the printing industry. For the next point, use by application, the insight generated from the forecasting process will be applied to guide strategic decision making and business planning within Xerox printing division. For example, if the forecasting model predicts increasing demand for personalized printing solutions, Xerox might invest in developing new digital printing technology capable of producing customized print at scale. Similarly, if the forecast suggests a growing market for environmentally sustainable printing materials, Xerox could prioritize research and develop effort in eco-friendly printing inks and substrates to meet evolving customer expectations and regulatory requirements. For the last point, undertaking review. Undertaking review is a crucial step in the technology forecasting process for Xerox, enabling the company to evaluate the effectiveness of its forecasting efforts and refine its strategy accordingly. Xerox would regularly review and refine its forecasting process to ensure its accuracy and relevance over time. Xerox should review its decision-making process to assess how technology forecasts influence strategic decisions within the organization. This involves examining how forecast trends and insights were incorporated into strategic planning, product development initiative, resource allocation decisions, and market positioning strategies. Also, undertaking review should be part of an iterative improvement process for Xerox, where feedback and insight from past forecasting efforts are used to refine and optimize future forecasting processes. First stages in product lifecycle for Xerox is product development stage. Xerox will proceed towards and adapt its strategies depends on each stage of its products. Xerox also focuses on document technology and outsourcing business. Researchers Xerox innovates several important products such as desktop computer and computer mouse. Then, Xerox company produces and sells office appliances, include printers, scanners, and multifunction systems that can print, scan, and copy. Throughout the 1980s, Xerox spent around $3 billion on research and development in the field of color and digital printing to sustain growth.
Second is the introduction stage of Xerox technology began with the launch of the Xerox 914 copier in 1959. This period was marked by innovation, technological breakthrough, and strategic efforts to establish a market for a revolutionary product. Next, market education and awareness. One of the biggest challenges during the introduction stage was educating the market about the new technology. The second stage is growth stage for Xerox technology began in earnest with the introduction of the Xerox 914 copier in 1959. This device was revolutionary as it was the first plain paper photocopier, dramatically altering the landscape of document duplication. Key characteristics of the growth stage. First, product improvements and innovations during this growth phase. Xerox invests heavily in research and development to maintain its technological edge. The company introduced several improved models following the 914, its offering enhanced features such as faster copying speeds, better reliability, and additional functionalities like automatic document feeders and sorting mechanism. Its maturity stage of a product lifecycle is characterized by several key features. Slow growth is one of them, where the demand for the product or produce or experience slow incremental growth. In Xerox case, the market for photocopiers became saturated as business and institutions had already adopted the technology. Next is intense competitions. As the market matures, competition intensifies. While Xerox was the pioneer, Other companies like Canon and Records began offering competitive photocopiers, putting pressure on Xerox to maintain market share. After that, Xerox focused on cost reduction and efficiency. With competition driving down price, Xerox focused on cost-cutting measures and improving efficiency of their products. This is the last stage. First factor is emerging threats where new technologies like fax machines and digital document management this system offer more efficient and versatile document handling solutions, posing a significant threat to traditional photocopiers. The next factor is market decline, where the demand for photocopiers likely start to decline as business shift towards digital document workflows. This decline could be seen in lower sales figures or a shrinking market share for Xerox.